Welcome back. Okay, think about this. If you're one of the tens of thousands of Portland General Electric customers, you have definitely felt it. Electricity prices going up more than 40% since 2021. Well, now one of our longtime lawmakers in Washington, D.C. is demanding answers about those rising electricity costs, and we want to talk about that.
Yeah, Senator Wyden joined us live here in the studio. Thank you for being here, Senator.
Thank you.
You wrote a letter to the CEO of PGE saying, this is unfair, these rate hikes. Tell me the reasoning behind that.
Well, these rate hikes have just hit us like a wrecking ball, and so many Oregonians are balancing the food bill against the rent bill, trying to pay for essentials. And what I wanted to do is send a very detailed, specific set of questions about why this is happening. But my bottom line is putting the brakes on these rates.
All right. And we know that we sent out that to PGE. They said that they are working on a response to that. Of course, we'll keep everybody posted about that. Okay, let's also talk about how the president-elect Trump is talking about tariffs. And we actually just got news that he said that he would impose 25% on products from Mexico and Canada, an additional 10% on China. There's a lot in this. There are even fellow Republicans who are concerned about
the even
impacts.
Some of his strongest supporters are fearing these tariffs. 25% on Canada, 25% on Mexico, 10% on China. He's just announced this an hour ago.
And clearly, we don't have the details right now. We just have one sort of specific sentence and a couple things. A lot of people say that they're for tariffs because they think these foreign countries are going to pay the tax. That's not true. The tariffs are on our consumers. And just as I'm trying to hold down the electric rates, I don't want a bunch of new tariffs to throw people out of work and make it impossible for them to pay for essentials. We'll stand by. These tariff issues are under the jurisdiction of the Senate Finance Committee, where I've been the point person for the Democrats.
Okay, we'll see what happens here. Let's talk about the cabinet picks. They all still have to be confirmed. There's already been a lot of controversy over that. And folks would say, well, you're a Democratic senator, so you're going to be against every one of these picks. That's not necessarily so, is it?
It isn't. And for example, I'm giving some serious thought to supporting Marco Rubio as Secretary of State. He has sat pretty much where you are and I am in terms of the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. We've worked on a number of projects, particularly with respect to foreign surveillance of our soldiers. You know, our soldiers are some of the most courageous people I know. And yet overseas, sometimes you have these hostile foreign countries doing surveillance on practically their every move. Senator Rubio has helped me with this. So I'm going to listen carefully, but we've done a lot of work together.
Okay, and I saw that you posted on social media recently with Thanksgiving coming up. You actually had a message for people. We're going to see our loved ones for Thanksgiving, and you said, especially when we have conversations with our older relatives, to talk about potential scammers out there. And I thought that was really nice. Like, hey, you know, this is like, have that kind of conversation over the turkey dinners as well. Can you expand on that?
Yeah, I mean, we can't say the whole holiday is supposed to be about Medicare Advantage, but I think your station and everybody else are just flooded with these ads. You can turn around and every 15 seconds there's another one. I'm concerned that a lot of seniors get fleeced and really don't know what they're getting in these packages. I've been able to get some reforms so that you can't call them repeatedly, but I'm concerned, for example, that now there's a lot of marketing to what are called the dual eligibles, the people on Medicare and Medicaid. And I think it's important for a family to say, look, don't be ashamed. Ask us questions. You've earned these benefits. This is not charity. You've earned these benefits. And I hope there'll be more conversations with families at home.
All right.